Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. You already know I'm in the building, baby. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, first of all, I want to thank all you guys that tune in and watch the show. I appreciate you guys, all the fans, friends, family that tune in and watch the show. So, today we got a special guest coming on the show. He was on the show before, and he had the title of an actor, but now he is an author and a radio host. 106.7 all the way from Florida. Big shout out to you guys. Um, so he'll be on today. We'll be talking about his book and his radio station today. So once he logs in, we'll bring him on the show and we talk to him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm not feeling too good today. So, bear with me. Um, Time is getting close. March 26th, out in Vegas, with my friend Nicole and Sean Phillips shooting the movie Horror Finds. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be shooting some footage on that, and also tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I have director, actor, and writer David J. Paul on the show tomorrow. So, two interesting shows. Um, Big shout out to Parapost Network. Big shout out to the P3 family, um, Global Ghost Hunt as well. Big shout out to Celebrity Boxing, my man Ryan Feldman and no, Ryan Delton will be fighting on the 11th of next month. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And if you're in the New York area or Jersey area, you get your ticket, you can go see the fight. You never know who you might see at the fight. You know what I mean? But I am also excited that I'll be going to another gala on April. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So I'll be out there in April in I think it's Virginia or Baltimore. I'm not sure, one of the two. They're gonna have the gala. They're gonna show some of the films that they've done. I believe one of the films I'm on might be looked at again. So I'm excited. So right now we're waiting for Jesus to log in and we can start the show. Um, let's see who's in the house. Irene, what's up? Japan, what's up? Japan is in the building, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Big shout out. Big shout out to you too, Irene. Mad love. Hi, Debbie. What's going on? Okay. Dave Wallace is in the building. Okay. Come to Tokyo. I wish. I wish I can come to Tokyo, Irene. You know, I might forget my passport one day. They don't want me out of my damn country. No. But it is what it is. Someday I'll get to Tokyo and I'll come look for you, Irene. I'm looking for Irene. I'm looking for Irene. See if I can find you in the city of Tokyo. I think I won't. Okay. Ashley, hello. Thank you for logging in. Thank you. I feel the vibes. Call you on Messenger. I'll call you on Messenger, Irene, when When I get a chance, I'll call you. Oh, David. What's up, David? What's going on, buddy? Your day is tomorrow. I'll come and see you tomorrow. Okay, y'all make sure y'all tune in 7 p.m. tomorrow. We got David J. Paul in the building tomorrow. Make sure you guys log in. This guy is hilarious, cool, humble, and great guy. So we're definitely gonna talk to him tomorrow. Um, so I did send a link to Jesus. Not sure if he's around or where he's at, but he'll pop up in a second. Uh, so again, a lot of great films are being done this year, and to come out next year. So I can't wait, man. So many directors putting out so many great movies, um, and working hard, man. This is what this is all about: hard work, putting in the work, and then see the progress at the end. You know what I mean? Salute. Yes, 7 p.m. tomorrow. You be on and popping, David. Okay, we gonna be on and popping. Okay. Big shout out to Mike Wagner, good friend of mine. Uh, oh, and Suzanne Smith that was on the show the other day. Amazing, amazing singer, vocalist, and a great lady. So big shout out to Suzanne Smith. Okay. Yes, Nando, thank you. Likewise. I hope you having a great Sunday as well. You know. I love Sundays. Sundays are quiet, you know what I mean? What's up? What's up, David? What's up? What's up? Let's see. IG was popping. IG's in the house. What's up? What's up? Cool. I wish, David. Well, you can UPS me. How about you UPS me mine? Send it to UPS. And I'll have some. Also, guys, keep an eye out for the movie Black Creek. Um, that movie is directed by Shannon Lemire and lead role by Cynthia Rothrock. So she is amazing. You guys, when you guys see that movie, and David got one on a premiere on April 7th too, guys. So, guys, we finally got our guest Jesus Maldonado here on my platform. You know, I think the guy was taking a swim over there in Florida. It's always hot over there. People swimming and stuff with the alligators. But anyway, so we got him here on the panel. We're going to bring him on. We're going to talk about his books. We're going to talk about his radio station. and so on and so on. So, guys, please welcome the one and only Don Dada from Puerto Rico, the only one actor, Jesus J Maldonado.
Thank you for that freaking introduction. It make my day. It make my freaking day.
What's up?
Love
What's
you, brother. How you been?
I love you too, man. I'm okay, man. How you been?
Busy. It's been
Yeah.
crazy, man. As you say, yeah, I was taking swimming.
You swimming in the back.
So yeah, swimming, looking for my headset, getting
Oh
my
wow.
mic set up. Like, where's my stuff? Because literally today, um, like you said, I'm working on the radio station. So now, uh, I got a show on Super Q, 106.7 FM, 1300 AM. Uh, we got a show over there for all the Hispanic people.
Okay.
So it's health, life, and something more.
Right.
So, salud, vida y algo más in Spanish.
Okay. Okay.
So we have a show every Sunday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. So, and normally my headset's not in my desk; it's on my backpack, so I use it over there. So I try to set up all the stuff. So yeah, it's been 2 months doing that. So I got an interview. Like I said to you, first day of the year, I got an interview with in that show. So after that week, I got the opportunity to be part of the show. I'm a co-host, so
Oh, you're a
it's
co-host.
yeah.
Okay.
I
No,
mean,
you're not the host. You're the co-host.
yeah, I'm the co-host
Okay.
of the show. I have my own segment. It's a better version of you. That's the name of my segment, where I talk about different ways to to improve your life, improve yourself, growth, personal growth, control your emotions, or help you with the relationships you have, business, or uh, actually personal relationship with your partner, stuff like that. And it's not because I go through it by myself.
Right.
I have my own experience. Also, I learn from other people, friends,
Yeah.
and what I see, and I bring it to the show and talk about it.
Yeah.
And also, we have different guests also that talk about other stuff, and I enjoy it. I love it.
Yeah. You enjoy it, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, so it's funny because you came on a show a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago or two,
yeah.
and we was talking about you coming from Puerto Rico, and you starting your life here and becoming an actor. You found that that was what you wanted to do and love to do. That's you,
Hmm.
you know, and like 2 days later or the next day, something like that, you landed a radio station, and you landed some more interviews. I
Yep.
mean, see, this is what I say: when it's your time, it's your time, you know, and what you do with it, it's in your hands. So,
Yeah.
the fact that you got the radio station, man, I'm proud of you, and congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
You know, it just proves how hard you work, and when you work hard, God do things for you.
That's completely true. And I was telling, I'm gonna tell you that you kind of open doors to me.
Okay.
You open a lot of doors to me, and I'm manifesting also a lot of stuff that I just like. Oh my God, there's so many things coming up,
Yeah.
and the acting is still there. I'm just a little bit more busy now with
Yeah.
the working uh, content for the radio, also with my personal life, my regular job, and also working on my other stuff. For example, I'm working on my website even a little bit more, so I
Okay.
can have merchandise now on my website, and I'm creating some other stuff like a book.
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I want to talk about that too.
so so switching to that real quick now. Uh, I have been writing for years. I started doing poems lyrics, and some of my lyrics. A couple of friends of mine, when I was in high school, they used it for their own rock band in Puerto Rico. That I was happy. So I never make money, but it was amazing just going to the shows and
Yeah.
just listen to that. And it was amazing. I enjoy it.
Right.
So and then I keep writing and writing, even to my wife. That's a little bit of romantic of me just
Yeah.
doing a little bit of writing. So and for years I always want to write a book, you know, and multiple times I thought about what, and then relationship, and I have the ideas and never happened. And years ago I started writing a book that is still a little bit secret. It's been 5 years, still 5 years, and but I hopefully I'm gonna release it this year, maybe, or next year. I don't know when, but that one is the one I want to go big, really big on that one. But this year I sit down and decided, you know what? Since all this madness of manifesting and opportunities are coming up, and being interviewed and going to the radio show, you know what? Screw it. Let me sit down and do something simple. And I saw it. Uh, One event, I these people have like a small freaking book, like really thin, and I just like, I can do that. A simple guide, like a quick guide, one-on-one book about something, and then marriage. That I know about that. I've been
Well, you
married.
know about that.
I've been married for a long time now.
Right.
It's gonna be almost 20 years,
That's good,
and
man.
it's 21 years together. And to the point, like, we've been through a lot. We all literally we got divorced and came back together again. So they went
Oh,
through that, and I, I I felt like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do something that can help people. And one day, I just, like, extremely simple. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail. Just the good, like a really a guide, like something that can guide you how to have a better relation and better marriage. That's what it came out. Uh, the quick guide of marriage for me, 101, the uh, the blueprint. So
right.
you can find it in Amazon. It's just a digital copy right now, only through Amazon, or you can go to my website, jesusspringtime.com. On the homepage, you will see over there the message. You can click on the button; it will take you directly to Amazon where you can get it. So, um, and it's simple. I think it's four chapters. I remember. Yes, the last one is just an extra, uh, and it's pretty general about marriage, how to be, you know, having a better relationship with your wife, husband, or whatever nowadays partner you have. So, and it's like 20 minutes reading, like simple reading you can do. And I'm thinking about to do an extension of that and make it like a hard copy so people can buy it and have it in your house and read it. So
Yeah.
I'm working on that too, and working on a second book.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is not stopping. It's
It's
running now. It's growing so much.
grow- okay. So,
So
since you're writing on that book, what, in your opinion, because there's people that are married and having problems with their marriage.
mhm,
What's your opinion, or what advice would you give people, since you've been in a marriage for over 20 years?
mhm,
You know the ups and downs, the
yeah.
arguments. So, how'd you keep that all together? How'd you keep it at flow? How'd you keep your relationship together?
Uh, three. There's three words. Three words.
Listen up, people. 3 words.
First one, communication. Number one, communication. You have to communicate. And they have to be respectful. Uh, you have to talk to each other, and it have to be from both sides. Respect that communication. Second one, trust. You have to trust each other,
That's right.
and try to be, transparent with each other in trust. And the last one, I think the most important one, love. You have to love each other. If you miss one of those three, the
Yeah, man.
relation is not gonna last, man. And those are the main three fundamentals of the any relationship in this planet at all. If you don't have those three, yeah, and I will tell you right now, our marriage was going down because first one, the communication was going down, and after that went down, the trust was
Went up.
going out the door. The love is still there,
Yeah.
but we were growing apart because there was no communication, and the communication affected trust, and the trust was affecting a little bit the love. And
Right.
that's how I would say my marriage was reaching to that point of critical, to the point that, yeah, we signed the papers for divorce.
Right.
Yeah, we were separate for a while, but when I realized what was going on with myself, because I
Yeah.
was the main issue was me, and I'm gonna be honest, I take responsibility what happened. So,
Right.
so
Yeah. You know, I it's hard. Marriage and relationship is it's hard, bro, because it's just too much to take in. It's two
yeah,
different personalities. You're living together. Like you say, you gotta you gotta find the foundation of whatever situation is going on between partners, because if you don't communicate, like you said, you know then it's not going to go good, no matter which way you look at it. So
yeah,
communication, I think, is everything in a marriage, and just regular relationship.
yeah. Any relationship, those are, and people will argue about what is the fundamentals of
Right.
relationship, because there's no specific book that show you, oh, this is how it is.
Right.
No, but if we're gonna talk about what is the main three fundamentals, what you need to have a really good relationship, it's
I
gonna
was
be those three,
like,
because
yeah, you
and
got
that's not only for marriage or a relationship,
everything.
everything in life, like how to have a business. You need a good communication, you need to love what you do, and you need trust.
Right.
People need to trust you. Same with the podcast, same with any industry, with friends
Yeah.
too. It's That's, I think, it's overall the universal three words and three
Yeah.
fundamentals. It should have to be that, and that's my, you know opinion, my perspective. I know everyone else has different perspective, different opinions and views, and one of those have to be one of those three words at least. But those are main for me, and every relation is unique. So it could be different for you, for me, like my brother-in-law
Yeah.
or other friends. It's different, but at least the consistency is always love, trust, and communication.
Mm. And so, what else you talk about in your book? Uh,
Um, and mainly on the book, I talk about, like, provide suggestions of and tips of how to keep the relationship. For example, if you want to keep it happy relationship, you need to communicate. But and then I go in a little bit more detail on, okay, if you're gonna communicate, be transparent with each other, respect your opinions. Like if you have an argument and the argument's getting, a little bit out of control, and here you get upset and frustrated, angry, s- stop and move on from that and come back later. Also, I talk about uh, the beginning of a relationship, what it is, a marriage, for
So
people to understand what actually a dictionary say
yeah,
about it. So, because a lot of people, oh, marriage, yeah, two people get married and that's it. No, it's a commitment, a long time commitment where it's said until the death, right?
yeah,
So you have to be open to that. You have to communicate with your partner and talk about it. What you think about, getting married. So what do you like to get married? Do you want kids? And that's the part about communication. It's just talking what do you want. The other part
yeah,
I talk about is the support, like support each other.
right, right,
That's that one is really big because
yeah,
sometimes we as partners we try to support the other person constantly, right? But sometimes we get frustrated because we don't get nothing back, right?
that's right.
So, and that's why I just put a little bit about it on the book, and just a little bit because, like I said, it's just a quick guide. I don't want to talk in detail about it because every relation is different. But stuff like that is just important that both sides support each other
Right,
to actually grow, uh, professional and as a personal and married people you are, so couple, and also talking about the love, expressing love and the uh, time spending together, the quality time, that
yeah,
as we call it. That I talk about that a little bit too. So
okay. That's that's awesome. I need I need that book because I'm not I don't. I mean, I'm not married and like that, but you know what you said is all common sense to a relationship, right? And and even though it's common sense and it's easy, sometimes people need to read it and understand it because you tell somebody and it's like goes in here and go out here,
yeah, I know it. Sometimes you need someone to tell you, hey, from the outside, hey,
Yeah,
are you looking at this? And
right.
you're like, oh crap, I didn't notice. Yes, so that's why. And um, I thought about that book and just, you know what? And it took me a little bit to get to the title, man, because I was like, marriage. I don't want to call it marriage and that's it, or learning marriage. I want something to call the attention, so I put it marriage 101 blueprint, quick guide. So that way people know there's something quick to see and read it and be able to, put it into action, because
Right.
that's what it is. It's a quick guide to put into action right away, and it will take you time. It's just gonna be a habit. If you're not used to talk too much to your partner, you need to start talking a little bit more. Hey, how you doing? How you
Yeah,
feeling? How was your day? Oh, you have a bad day? Don't worry, I will take care of the cooking. Stuff like that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you need to do. So, and sometimes we living in this world now that is, we always in hurry. We want to rush it. We want to do things,
everything. Yeah,
and we need to slow down and pay
yeah,
attention. So,
for real. I get my McDonald's delivered to my house. Okay, that's how fast I want it. Boy, I was fast.
and don't
Yeah,
forget to don't forget to get the nuggets for your partner.
yeah, yeah. Right. The Nuggets. Hey, so how many pages is it? A few pages, 50 pages. What?
No, it's less than 20. So
Oh, okay.
pages, like I said, it's just like a quick reading. I didn't want to spend too much time, because if I spend too much time, it's gonna be like the other book that I have been working for the last 5 years,
Right.
and it's because I've been developing more and more. Sometimes start reading again. I have to go back, and sometimes I stop writing for a month, and then I have to read it back and go, oh wait, and then I realize, oh, this is gonna be better.
Yeah,
Wait, this
yeah.
is gonna be better. I just start changing. So I want to put it on myself. Like, no, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. Make it happen. So
Right.
try to have a plan and just make it happen. At least I have an outline and get it done real quick. Um, but like I said, I'm hopefully working of an extended edition for that one, so people can have it like a hard copy. Because nowadays, to actually get a hard copy, you're required to have a minimum of 20 to 24 pages to make it an actual copy, a hard copy. So I missed by a little bit, so I cannot do the hard copy. So the second version of it will be, I would call it extended edition, and have a little bit more detail maybe in other chapters.
Mhm.
But I will tell you this: the second one that I'm working on uh, is an idea that came out from my wife. And I'm gonna give it to you, man. The title is what was it? How to propose.
Oh, I don't want to know that one. I don't want to know that one. I'll pass it down to I'll pass it down to Anthony. Anthony can get
How
that
to
one.
propose 101, man. That's the beginning. That's the name of it. So at least you got the scoop. Everyone that's listening, that's the name of it. So far,
What?
I'm working on it, and I'm working on the version, Spanish version too. So for the first book is in Spanish too. So there's people for that speak Spanish. I have it that too. In so matrimonio
Matrimonio.
101, el plano. Eh, you can find it in Amazon too. So I'm going two versions, man, English and Spanish. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
that
one.
you're supposed to. That's the way you
Yep,
do it. That's the
yeah.
way you do it. But you know what I'm thinking now, Jesus, is you wrote the book, right? What ticked you off to write it? You something must have ticked you off. You said, "Man, I got to write this book." What was it that made
Uh,
you want to write that book?
like like I said, years. I was in high school, and I going through, as a teenager, you go through different relationships,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hmm.
And multiple times you get hurt because you'll be like friend zone, or your girlfriend broke your heart because of stupid crap. So, and for years, my best friend just told me about it. Like, you know what? You are writing all these poems and lyrics, and I can feel your emotions and your feelings, and you, and most of this can relate to people. You should write something about it, like write a book. Like a book. And for years it was over there, but this year, because at least every 2 3 years I got that idea, but I just like, I don't have time. Always putting away
Yeah.
because I don't have time, or I don't know how to start, because that's the main issue. Is just how I'm going to start, how I'm gonna publish this book, what are the resources that I have.
Right.
So this year I found a few things, and I go like, you know what, screw it, let's do it.
That's right.
And that's what I did. It's just like this year was like the year of doing and taking more risk than before, without thinking about it, just doing more, doing. That's what it is, man.
Definitely more doing and more risks you have to
Hmm.
take.
Yeah, and that's what it is. My I have my passion, acting, that right now is not a lot of what I'm doing, but I've been auditioning, like, I think it was Friday. I did an audition, and I think it's for a simple commercial over here in Tampa. So hopefully I get the role, um, and try to work on myself more, as a person.
Right.
Uh, Try to write down other stuff, and see what other ideas, right? Different topics, like what's going to be next in, as an author, because now that I'm a co-host on a radio station, I'm an actor, I'm a father, I'm a husband, and
And you
what else? What's next?
and
What's
you're a
next?
book writer.
Yeah, what's next, man? So,
Yeah.
like you said, it's just working hard, pushing myself, to the limits, and hopefully I can go beyond. But definitely, first I take care of myself, time for me, and time for my family, because that's the main thing I
That's
always gonna put.
first.
That's first.
Family ties. Yo digo, yo siempre lo digo. Family ties. Yo soy de familia. Mi familia viene
Hmm.
primero porque you know. But it's good that you're writing that book because it might help some some people out in their
Hmm.
relationships because relationships ain't easy. You know, then and that's why I think I'm by myself because I just see a lot of my friends. Look what you just said. And when you get to a point in your life when you're full grown, like me, I'm 53, right? I already, ya yo jodí lo que iba a joder. ¿Tú me entiendes? Ya, like, I did. I ain't got time for games. Yo estoy,
Oh.
yo voy directo.
Hmm.
So when I'm speaking for me, I'm speaking for me, not for no. So like when you meet a woman, I meet a woman, whatever. I, I'm not, I'm not wide open. I'm
You are specific. You want,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
what I want. I want a person that support me. I want a person that listen to me. I want a
yeah.
person I can, you know, enjoy life the rest of my life, because I don't have, a lot of years
Time.
anymore.
You don't got a lot of time.
You're looking something just as specific. You are not looking for something that is like, oh, have a lot of fun, party. No, no, no. I want
No,
a
I'm
person that have goals already,
foundation.
some stability, and it's just like, I'm not for drama anymore. I'm here. Hey, I like the way you are. I love how you think. I love that you have, some goals in your life. Still accomplish those. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's why you look at it. And some people realize that in the early years too. Like since I was younger, I always wanted someone that I can grow with,
yes.
someone that I can support, and that person support me, love, communicate, and create, have a family,
Create and
and
create.
and have a legacy that actually make me happy, that I accomplish something in this world, because after you die, there's no one gonna remember you.
No, not
All the
after
material stuff is gonna stay here,
smart.
but if you create a legacy, and you actually make a mark in this world, people will remember you, and
Right.
your kids gonna be proud of saying, "Ah, yes, that was my dad." Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what I want. I want a good future for my kids. I want people to remember for all the good stuff that I done, and I'm always looking to help people. That's
Yeah.
entertaining and help people. That's something that always been on my core inside of me. Then
Right.
I didn't realize it until a couple of years ago that that's who I am, and that's why I tried. And I understand you when you want and what you're looking for, because most of the people that are on this time age of between 35 and 60, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
put 60, it's
Yeah.
the same way. Like, yeah, I want something, stable. Like,
Yeah.
I can enjoy and have a
Right.
partner. So.
Exactly. So it's hard for me, to get into relationships because I just one is just I got a problem with trusting people, right? I got real trust issues, and with women and men too, both, but women. And I'm at the I can see the bull crap coming before it gets to me. I'm like, mommy, ni me hable, por favor.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
sense
want
it.
that.
You can
Yeah,
smell it. You can smell it from far away. You're
right.
like, no.
So I don't know. Like I don't want to be alone because uh, nobody wants to die alone. But
Hmm.
not that I'm alone. I got my kids. But you want somebody in your life that you can say, mommy, you know what? Today I'm not feeling well. Can we sit down and talk? Maybe you can help me out, help me figure out
Exactly.
what
Having
what
that,
this issue
having
was.
having
Yes.
someone on your side to help you, and also someone that you can talk to. Hey, let's stay home. Let's watch a movie. Someone that
Mhm.
you can hang out. So, in in regards to your, it's I would say issue that is a really small issue is the trust, and like I said, that's the fundamental one of the fundamental. I said maybe the problem is not the other people. Maybe something that happened to you a long time ago that still
Yeah.
affect you. Maybe
Right.
maybe you have to work on yourself a little bit more, and
I
and not
that
trusting people. It's just like, let's work on myself, trusting myself, and work on myself first, and let the universe provide you slowly. And let's say maybe God put some, you know, signs over
seeds.
here, and then put over here, and then align you with someone that, oh, show up over here.
Yeah.
It's the same with me. Like when I met my wife, I, I would tell you, I fell in love by just looking at her. And I would tell you, I was done with a relationship. I was frustrated, upset, depressed. And I said, I'm done. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna work on myself. 2 weeks later, going on my it was my second year on college,
Right.
just getting to the parking, and I see this car, and this inside this one light on, and I see this lady coming up, and I just like staring and driving, looking at her to the point that I almost crashed into a freaking car.
No.
So yeah, that's how I fell in love with my wife. It is like God put stuff in your way to ensure you learn, you prepare yourself,
Yeah.
and then now you're gonna have it. Now because you are ready to go into this relationship or this situation, and
Mhm.
then you go like, okay, let's test it, let's see how it works.
That's
So,
right.
and it is. It's just when I said to myself, I'm not gonna look for it. I'm just gonna let it come in. I'm gonna work on myself. That's what happened. It
That's what I
just
do.
it hit me right on the jaw.
Yeah. That's exactly kind of like what I'm doing. I'm just letting whatever,
Exactly. Just
I don't look for it. I mean,
enjoy life, enjoy
yeah,
yourself, and
definitely.
every moment. But be careful because sometimes we are enjoying it too much, and we miss the signals and the signs, and then it passed by, and we are like, "What happened?" Okay, so
Well,
but you have to be really paying attention sometimes.
yeah. Well, you know, I mean, there's a person for everybody. I believe there's a person for everybody. You just gotta take your time and let it get there. Because what is for you is for you. And eso te va a estar ahí para siempre. Eso no va para ningún lado.
Yep.
You know. But that's great that you wrote that book, and you got a second one coming, kind of like the same, explaining
Yeah,
what.
the proposals. I know that you don't want it.
No, I don't want the proposals. You know, um,
It's just
but
okay.
but, but it's good because marriage worked for you. And that's good. You've been for 20 something years. It didn't work for me. I think we all different. I don't like um I don't want to say the wrong thing. I
That's
don't
good.
want to. I don't want to be in a relationship, right? Let's just put it this way. I don't want to be in a relationship where I feel like I got to be on my EQs, or not that
You
I'm
don't
going to,
you don't
not that
want to
I'm
put a
going
label. You don't want to put a label. You don't want to
yeah, I
you
don't, I
don't want
don't
to
want,
feel like obligated.
yes,
Obligated to you need to get married.
no,
Why I need to get married? We're doing good. It's the same. Just
right.
and I get it. I get it. It's just
It's just a
be
piece of paper, that's you know how we do. Si está conmigo 7 años, eres mi mujer, ya tú eres mi esposa. See, Puerto Ricans, we make our own rules. We make our own rules. If a woman is with us for 7 years, You my wife. Forget going to downtown. You just my wife. Your name went from girlfriend to wife. Okay.
It's just like a Pokemon. You evolve.
Yes, you evolve. All Puerto
Yeah,
Ricans are like that.
no,
Forget it.
no, it is like that, man.
Tú
And
eres mi esposa. Tú estás conmigo por 7 años, carajo.
when are we gonna get married? What is that? I thought we
Well,
were married. We're living
yeah,
together. You're still living together. So we're doing together. So most likely we'll be married for a long time now. I get
right.
it. No, I get it. It's like this. I I have to buy my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to thank my wife because she's the one that helped me to hold myself. Don't say what I got in my head because sometimes I can offend people, and I don't mean it. But it's good. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like marriage is not for everyone, but doesn't mean that you cannot have a good relation. Like you cannot have someone. It means like you do not believe in the idea of getting married. It doesn't mean like because you don't want to get married, oh, you don't love me. And that's something that people need to get that out of the head. But because society is dictating that, oh, you need to get married. No, if I love you and I don't believe on marriage, then just keep loving each other, respecting each other, and live life, and forget about the world. If the people around you or the family do not believe that and keep asking, and then you have to put those people away because those people are all mindset, and that's not good for you for your relationship because then
Right.
that's when the seed of doubt start going in, then the communication start breaking up, trust going away, and then love finally gonna be gone. So it's whatever make you happy, go for it. It doesn't matter what the world or people say or think. Screw it. Nowadays it's just like too much. I get offended. I get with this and that. People, it's my opinion. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. It's just
Some
like let people live their life, move on. For why
right.
you have to pay attention what other people think or say? Just move on, live your life. And and I understand you 100%, man. Um, me, I love the idea of getting married and having a partner for life,
Yeah.
and being blessed with that. And I would tell you, and I know my wife is listening on the other side.
Yes, you want to make sure you
What?
saying the right thing, boy.
So this is gonna make her a little bit frustrated and upset. So,
Yes,
but I have
man.
to say it. I have to say it for people to understand. We did not have actually a wedding like regular people. Like we didn't have a wedding on church, and we've been blessed by a priest. Nothing like that.
Right.
And for years that was a little bit frustrating and depressing for her and for me too because I don't want to I don't want to be an asshole that I don't care about her, but actually I'm trying to do the best I can for years. And I one day I just like, you know what? Screw it. Why I have to do this? And why I feel like I have to do it? No. And I said, if we got the opportunity to do it and the resources and the money, definitely yes, I will. I want to do it, but because I didn't do it doesn't mean I don't love you.
Right.
Uh, and family and other people need to understand that because we didn't have something that is kind of say common sense to have a wedding and walk the aisle and having an amazing you know party and have family and friends. Yes, it's great, but sometimes life you know
Yeah.
take you in a way that you cannot do some stuff.
right. But
And
I say if that's what you want to, everything has to be right in a marriage.
yeah.
Everything have to be. You gotta love her. Love gotta be real. It
Hmm.
can't be because she got a nice body, or it can't be. It gotta be love. Like, I don't want people to understand that. You gotta love somebody from the heart to be able to be with them for 20, 30 years. If you just liking them out of lust just because they got a nice body, or they look good, then that ain't gonna last. That's you know
Yeah, yeah.
that's not gonna last at
It has
all.
to be from both sides. It's not.
Yeah,
It have to be 50-50. It's not gonna be like 50 over
yeah,
here and then uh, the other side is gonna be more over here. So it's sometimes in the relationships we go too fast. We don't take time to know each other, or we think we know each other, and then we got married. We got start living together, and then we realize, oh, you were this crazy. I didn't know that crazy. Oh,
right,
you're bringing drama. Just like, oh crap.
right,
It's that's when we need to take time to know each other, and never sit down and wait for the perfect person. Move, get
right,
out there, work on yourself. And I know I said something different earlier, but it's just work on yourself, move, know people, because that way you're gonna find the perfect person for you. There's nobody perfect, but
right,
there's one person that's gonna be perfect for you. Because
right,
I'm not perfect, my wife is not perfect, you are not perfect, nobody's perfect.
right.
It's just perfect for you, for your own madness, for all your own craziness.
Yeah, okay.
Someone that match
Right,
you,
right,
balance you. That's the way I see it. And honestly, I feel bad because for years women have been putting into their mind, oh, this is the great day of your life. You have to work to get a wedding, and I get it, and I understand it why it is that way because it's an important
for them.
important event in the life of a humans and a couple. But when life doesn't provide you with the resources, but you still in love, you love each other, you support each other, you're working hard, then focus on that, work in the relationship, and make it even better. And then if that is an option later on, then do it. No, don't destroy a relationship because oh I didn't get a wedding. So you're gonna leave a good man because or a good wife because you did not get a wedding. You didn't get a white dress.
Yeah,
You didn't get family to go and have a party about it. So that's that's a little bit greedy,
yeah,
a little bit greedy. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people taking offense of this, what I'm saying, and you know, they are good in thinking that way. They are have their point of views, and I don't mean any thing, bad about it. I don't try to offend. It's just the reality of society is that.
right.
Think about it. Go to the old days. Uh, People, how it was the parents and your great parents and all that. Oh, we got someone that you're gonna marry.
Yeah,
So and it's like that, man. And we are changing nowadays. People are living together for years now. It's just partners, and the world is constantly changing, and we have to embrace it, man. We
yeah.
have to change, evolve with it, and when it matters, honestly, it's loving each other. That's it.
That's it. Love is
Love.
what matters. I say it all the time. You gotta
Mhm.
love yourself to love others, man. Love is a powerful, powerful thing.
Mhm.
You know.
Oh, salute to thank you to everyone that's saying hi to me, especially Anthony. Sorry, Anthony, I saw it later, so
Yeah,
I love you, brother. We need to talk again. So
yeah.
definitely, I got other stories for him too.
Oh, you do. You got more stories for Anthony. Anthony's great.
Yeah, he didn't expect that I had so many stories and knowledge about stuff that he was like expecting. Oh, this guy's gonna talk about a little bit of. stupid,
Yeah,
stories
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
he got a little ghost
Yeah.
and talk more about the acting, and then suddenly two
Oh,
freaking hours of talking.
talking
What I
about paranormal.
Dude, I love it. I love his
Me too.
podcast. Same as you. I love you. I love you, man. And this is amazing. You know, I think this is what I was born to do. Just entertaining people, talking to
Yeah,
people, and helping people. That's why I love acting. I love talking to you, talking to people, provide knowledge and wisdom in some areas. And yeah, I have not gone through all myself, but maybe I know people have gone through all that I speak to them a lot,
yeah,
like friends, family, stuff that I see on TV that I just like, why that, and try to figure it out, common sense, and that's why I'm just like doing this book now. I think it was perfect timing, I believe,
yeah.
because the opportunities I'm getting is crazy, man, and I don't know if I'm thinking, should I say this or not? Uh, it's something that is coming, but I don't know when exactly.
Hmm.
But maybe this is just another big
Okay.
news that I haven't
Yeah.
said to nobody yet, except
Right.
my wife. Maybe I will be on a TV show,
Ooh,
and
nice.
it's with the same person. I'm co-host with on the radio. So
That's nice. But
she's
see what
opening another door. So she started already. So
I told you that this is gonna open up a whole new type of thing for you, and that's good because you're at the radio station. A lot of people come through there, actors, singers, all types of people that you can collaborate. So
hmm
God placed you where you need to be.
yeah, that's why God sent you.
Yeah, I'm glad that I held the little bit that I did, to at least open some other
Oh man,
podcasts for you and
I'm
get
so
you out there.
grateful. I'm so extremely grateful. You don't have no idea, man. Talking to you the first time and having an interview a week before in that radio station with the same lady that I'm co-hosting. And the thing is, I something tell me, say something to her about like, hey, if you need someone to talk about something, I'm here.
Yeah,
Days later, like, hey, you remember me? Yeah. And she told me, do you want to be part of the show? I was like, hell yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and I'm being just like growing, and I even had my first interview with my guest. I got a guest just like a week and a half ago, man. And
Live at the studio.
yeah,
Yeah.
so and I
Right.
was by myself doing the interview, and I was like sweating, and
I thought I saw that one.
dude, I man, it
You
was,
was fixing the mics like this. It was you that one
yeah,
where you was fixing
yeah,
the mics and going
yeah.
around the mic. I said, Jesus está nervioso.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was so funny because
I
the
see
guy that
that.
was interviewing is a good Jonathan's partner, and it was so funny because he was sweating. It was the first time on the radio too, talking about his business. It was my first time interviewing. We were like, it felt like we were on this freaking sauna, just sweating.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I used to be like that when I was younger, and I got around the girls. I used to get nervous, and I used to sweat. I used to be like, I hate sweating. I
Ah
hate
man,
sweating.
man,
Now,
it's so much fun. I enjoyed it. Even like today, I'm freaking tired, man, because it's been Friday. I went to a birthday party for a good friend of mine, and I didn't get home until 11. I didn't go to sleep until 12:30. I have to wake up early on Saturday morning at four in the morning to take my dad to the airport, and the airport is an hour away from me. So, and then the rest of the day, Saturday, was like out with the family. Went to the Tampa Bay Rays Fan Fest for a couple of hours, and spending time on the car, getting in, having fun, and then go out, have a little lunchtime. and then come back home, do all the stuff over here, then wake up today really, really early to prepare myself for the show. It's just like I'm tired,
I know.
but I'm doing it, with a smile on my face, enjoying
Right.
life because I've been, I've been so happy with all this manifestation things that I've been writing and gratitudes, and man, it just God is great, life is great, and knowing people like you and Anthony and all these people that enjoying what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, and people supporting me, that make me happy. And one thing that someone just wrote, like, about the couples need to sit down, talk about it, figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Uh, it was Mr. Garcia
My
that said
buddy, yeah.
he. So he's right, and he's right on that. And that's one of the things I talk about in my book. It's just people need to sit down, talk about it respectfully, and figure out the the relationship where you want to go, and if you have the same, no, it doesn't have to be the same goals, but you have to have some goals that are aligned with each other to
Right.
grow. And man, seeing that stuff like that people understand and people like what I'm saying, it make me happy because people are listening to what I'm
Right.
saying.
I
And
I G need a book. He needs like 3 books.
I
He
may
said,
have to do I may have to do it like
yeah,
a whole series
yeah, he
from the
needs
beginning
that
to the
book.
end.
Yes, he needed.
So, well, maybe I do it like right now. I have marriage 101, the blueprint. Second one is the how to propose 101,
Right.
the beginning, because it's the beginning of you know the
Relationship.
marriage and the relationship, to be committed
Right.
to something bigger and lasting a little bit long with that. So maybe I do another one, and maybe something about like the divorce, how to come back. Maybe you never know.
Well, listen, I please don't send me those books. I'll be like, oh my god.
Man, I have to send that one, man. Especially the comeback. I should have called it the comeback.
Yeah.
In, and I
Call
should
it a
put it
come.
in honor of Dunvik.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know, the thing with marriage too, is that sometimes one partner is more in love than the other. So when it's time to separate, the other one is not ready to separate, and it causes a lot of
I'm gonna tell you
battle.
this. I'm gonna tell you this, man. You're never gonna be ready. Never, never. You're gonna be ready. That's the point of life. Having experience. It's gonna be like there's no good, there's no bad. Just experience it. You're never gonna be ready for it. You're
Right.
never gonna be ready for the
Anything.
a good son, a good daughter, a good husband, a good wife, a good cousin, a good person, a good professional. You're never gonna be ready.
Right.
There's no book for that, man. I can write all the books I want, but doesn't mean that it's going to work for everybody. And
Right.
it's not gonna be. It's not gonna put you on a situation. Oh, I'm gonna be perfect. Oh yeah, no. The reason I'm writing those books right now is just because I feel like people need to understand these are wisdom and experience that can help you to work your relationship,
That's right.
your marriage. It's all about to help you to be better. And you're right. Sometimes, yeah, this in the relationship, you can start loving each other real good, but then you start growing apart, and then someone is loving more than the other one, and you are not ready
Let go. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
go. So, and it's okay. It's just you have to embrace it. You have to accept the change and move on, because that's the problem. It's not about accepting that situation. It's just the change. We as human don't like change. We don't like it.
Hey.
We're like, oh, this works. This. we're gonna keep it this way. As soon as
Right.
something happens, you will go like, oh, I don't like it. I
Right.
don't like it. It's just like
Yeah.
we have to take a different view of it. Like, okay, if this happened, then you have to, okay, it happens for a reason. You have to understand that.
Right.
You learn from that, see what happened, learn from it,
Right.
and if it was some mistakes along the lines, just okay, write it down. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this. Write it down. Write all the good stuff. Write the bad stuff. Write the middle parts that it worked, may not, and then burn it down. Just burn the paper,
Right.
and that will help you to release all that in your head, inside of you, and most of the time you're gonna feel lighter because I done it. I done it in the past, writing stuff to let go, anger, resentment, you know, um, regrets because I had regrets in my life, and I write it down and burn it. And so maybe that people need to do that and maybe let go.
Right. And another thing that I want to say is like people that want to get into relationships or want to get married, you really gotta think about it, before you take that step. You gotta really think about it before you take that step because it's a long commitment. And if you're gonna go in that relationship for the wrong reasons, then don't do it.
That's one of the things that I put in my book is talk about it, think about it. Really, that's one of the things you need to think about it very, very well. That you really want to do it, and if you feel like okay, write it down on a piece of paper. All the things that you like, all the things that you don't like of the person, and
Mm.
and then okay, and balance that. Okay, this relationship is destined to work, and then after that, just go ahead, sit down with your partner and talk about, hey, let's talk about this. Do you want to, get married? Do you have, an idea of us getting married? So stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It
She
doesn't
don't
have
want.
to be direct.
She can't ask me if I want to get married. I say, you want to get married? You got the cash? Cause I ain't pay for no damn wedding. If you want the wedding, you gonna pay for the wedding. I ain't paying because I don't want no wedding.
Nah, just sign the papers and that's it.
That's it. Not, listen, we doing good the way we are, baby. Everything's lovely. We go out, we eat, we do what we do. You go home, I go
Exactly.
home. Everything's peace. No problems. You know. Look at my place is quiet. You hear anything?
No, my place is quiet too. Do you
Oh,
hear anything?
good.
And I'm married and I have two kids and a baby.
That's good.
It's
But
quiet. And
it
this
is
is what
quiet.
that's the situations are different because you are
Mm,
the way you are. I am who I am, and
yeah.
we
Yeah.
are
Definitely.
completely different. That's why it's so amazing about this life is we are unique. We are different.
Yes, we are.
We are the same, but we are different
Different.
in so
Yeah.
many ways. And like I said, whatever works for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for me.
Right.
Stuff that work for me doesn't mean that it's gonna work for everyone else. That's why my book is just like a quick guidance of what it is on top in general and
Right.
what you need to make the relationship and the marriage work, to the core because trust, communication, love, you need those every day. Doesn't matter. And I just put it in specific tips and I think it's the top 10 whatever things you need to do on the marriage. And doesn't mean that it's the top 10 for you. It's gonna be different completely. Maybe you have other stuff.
Right.
It's like I said, if you want to know about you know marriage, the best way you can do it just talk to someone that has been through a lot, someone that's been married for years, like your parents or your grandparents or a friend of yours. Talk
Yeah,
to
but
them.
but you know what? You can't really because time is different.
No, no,
Times of our parents, like the women now. Listen, I've seen women, and I'm not bashing women, and I'm
mhm.
not talking bad about them. But what I see today is that a lot of older women think that they still in their 20s. and 30s. And that's a problem with me. Like, I want a woman. I don't want a woman that's in her 50s to act like she's 20 or 25. I don't want that. You
And I get it, and I get it. And the problem
know,
with that is society. Society creates
society
that, man.
putting
And that,
everything.
and I agree. But the experience and wisdom that the old marriage, all the grandparents, it's
Right.
gonna be experience that you can take and learn from it,
Yeah.
because how they did this, how they lasted so long, because times are changing, like you said,
Hmm.
and they change with that every single decade. They change. They have to evolve and get used to, okay, technology, how they deal with this. And it's good to understand your past, learn from your past, so you can have a better future.
That's right.
So that's why I'm gonna give it to you, man. Just learn from your past and have a better future. And that's, I think that's the way I can put it. And I'm happy to talk to anybody. If someone out there, if you need someone to talk to,
Don't
just
don't don't call me. Call
literally call Jesus.
literally. Do
Call
not call.
Jesus.
You need someone to talk to. Literally, don't call me. Okay, call Jesus.
Call Jesus. Literally.
Yeah, call Jesus. Don't
Now,
call.
I will be happy. I will be happy to
Right.
provide some wisdom or some knowledge that, yeah, you need. And I'm talking. I'm being honest and sincere. I always done this with friends. They come to me and talk to me, and sometimes, yeah, I don't know your situation. I don't know your partner, but I will tell you this. I will give you my honest and sincere opinion from an outsider, because the information you're giving me is limited. I'm not part of your relationship, and you should not allow anyone
That's
to
right.
be part of your relationship. It's
Amen to that.
you
So,
can get you can get someone to help you to understand something, and I'm here to listen. Like, okay, yeah, you should try to do this differently. Maybe listen to your partner more. Are you paying attention? Because I'm gonna ask questions for to understand what's going on, and I've been blessed to have w- this knowledge in my head and
right,
experience, and most of my friends being happy that I provide some, you know, some help on their relationship. And sometimes some of those relationship, you know, break apart, and I don't want to take the blame of it, but what I did is just provide some stuff that were flags, and they agree and they separate, they in good terms. It was not bad terms. So, and and I understand it's not easy to be married. It's not easy to be in a relationship. It's not easy. There's no book. Same as being a parent, there's no book. Every kid is different, and no one can tell you how to parent your kids except yourself.
right. And
So,
and now for me harder because I'm in this type of world, right? I'm
mhm.
doing this, I'm doing it. It's harder for me to get into a relationship now because some women don't understand my world, you know. And some dudes they be like, oh, I can't, talk to you because you're always here, you're always there,
Yeah,
you talking to girls, you know. Well, that's who I am. So
exactly.
it's really hard to find someone that accepts what you do in this type of industry. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm probably the girl that God's gonna put in my path is a part of what I do.
It- yeah,
So that she can understand me when I say, baby, I gotta go leave for 3, 4 days. I'll be back on Wednesday. She'll be like, okay, because she understands how this works.
maybe she can go with you and
Or
help you.
maybe she can, yes, or maybe she can come with me. Say, Daddy, let's go. Whatever you need.
Exactly.
And that's that. But you know, I've been with some women that they don't want to let you do what you want to do, but they want you to sit in the house all day. Like
They
I
want
don't,
they want the attention.
yeah, all of it. But then when you're in the house, there's no attention. It's like she's in her room, I'm in the living room. She's doing her, I'm doing me, and that's it. Sometimes you don't even have conversations. But the fact that you're there,
It's yeah. It's that's what it is. It's
she
okay.
feels
Yeah,
comfortable. But and I never got that, Jesus. I don't even know what that's called.
it's hard, man.
It's
It's hard.
crazy.
The way the best way I can put it in is thank you for that. Thank you for that. The best way I can put it is just having a best friend. That's the best way I can put it, man. My wife is my best friend because since the very first day we talk, we've been talking to each other like we are friends, and I mean it like I can talk with her for hours and I don't get tired. Yes, I have days that I don't want to talk same way,
Yeah,
and she understands. She gives me my space, I give her hers.
yeah,
Is go back to the communication, trusting, and love.
yes,
So that's what it is. Once again, I gonna keep repeating that over and over every single time I can, because it's the trust, communication, and love. Because from those three, that's coming down to respect each other, support each other, enjoy your time together. That's a quality time. So, and and sometimes, yeah, they the partner have to understand, hey, this is my job, this is my passion. So as soon as you start getting in the way of it, you're out. Don't wait for it. It's just like, hey,
right,
this is not going to work. And that's the thing, you need to be honest right in front of the new person that's coming to your life. Hey, this is my job, this is my life, this is what I do. Do you have any problem with this? If you have a problem, let's talk about it now before this relation move forward. Because if you get in my way of my passion and what I do, I'm sorry. I'm gonna You have to go right now, because I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not to play games, and that's you being honest. And tú me necesitas. Hey, um, hey, Vic, what's going on there?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's right.
But anyway, what I mean, my brother, is just like,
So
yeah,
that's
you have to
those,
be honest. You have to be honest in the first time you go on a date, because that's the first time you can kind of knowing that you like each other and some chemistry over there, and then that's when you like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you right from the start, and that's you creating your boundaries. That's you creating already some type of line, like, okay, right here, I'm gonna drop it right now, and I'm not here to waste time. I'm not here for drama. I'm here just to do this. If you want to be with me, you have to understand this 100%. I'll be there for you. I will support you, and I will love you. But if you have this and you do not support me, I'm sorry.
right,
We stay friend and we call it out, and that's it.
right. That's the bottom line at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so you might need some people here might need that book. You know, some people that are watching.
Yeah,
You
and like I
know,
said, go to jesuspintime.com or go to Amazon and look for Marriage 101, the blueprint, and you can find it there. It's a digital book. It's not physical yet. There's no hard copy yet, but I will work on that definitely. So for some of you that like to have a physical copy, but right now it's just a simple 20 to 25 minutes reading that you can read and learn a little bit about marriage and how to make it work. So, and I know it doesn't work for you, Vic, but whatever works for you, man, God bless that.
yeah.
And
Thank,
I'm here to listen to you, man. You
thank
want
you,
to talk
appreciate
to, need somebody to talk to, you got a shoulder over here
Thank you,
for
man.
you, man.
Appreciate it. No, I'm gonna go on 106.7 and say everything I got to say. I'm gonna say you women. I said you women. We bombed out. We get bombed out. Oh boy, that's funny. So when does your book um when would it actually be out?
The book is out right now. It's been out for a week, 2 weeks now, uh, and the second one I'm working. Still don't know when. So, but the book, the Marriage 101, the blueprint is out. Like I said, you can find it in Amazon.com, and you can find it in my webpage. Like I said, JesusSpendTime.com. You can just find it over there. Simple link, click on it. It's gonna be on the homepage. So, and if you want to follow me, also you can go to JesusSpendTime.com. All my social media over there. Also, you can communicate with me through over there. Go to Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and it's the same. Jesus Spend Time, man. I'm there. I'm all over the place. Even I have my YouTube channel too. Jesus Spend Time. If you want to talk to me, just go ahead and drop a comment, an email, whatever, a DM. If you have a question about marriage, or you have a question about acting, or a question about cybersecurity, or a question about writing, or a question about writing a romantic poem, I'm here.
Oh,
I,
romantic
I
poem.
do a lot. I do a lot, man.
Okay, okay.
Even comedy. I do comedy too.
Okay, okay. Yep. I just need somewhere where I can just disappear. That's what I need.
That's easy. Disconnect the internet.
Okay, you're right.
Disconnect, man. You have to disconnect and from everything once in a while, just to be with
Recharging.
yourself
Yeah.
and recharge. It's just a vacation.
Yeah, I do it. I do it. I touch my phone off, and next day I got like 100 messages. I'd be like, well, I should have left the phone on.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
That's how I feel.
So,
But
what inspired? Before we go, what inspiring message would you like to give the people that are listening and watching? Um, what advice would you give them?
well, so many things I can say, but the best one I can say right now that's on my head. Just be you. Be yourself. Take care of yourself. Always, always. That's the number one priority. You.
That's
No
right.
one else. I know. People will say, no, we should love each other, help each other. But guess what? Do yourself first. Take care of yourself. Everything else will fall in place. And that's the way I can put it. Just be your own hero in your life. Be your own hero. Put it that way. So
Right.
that's what I got.
All right. So I want to thank you for coming back on the show. Yeah, you're always welcome here. So you know this is your platform, brother.
I appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I would tell you, I'm so grateful for you, man, and I love you like a brother. You
Thank you,
gave
man.
me an opportunity, and not only that, being the first Puerto Rican
Yes.
actor and be on your show,
Oh, that was that you
uh,
killed it.
that's a freaking honor to be, and and I love it. I love you, and
Really.
whenever you need someone to talk, that you need someone to fill out, let me know. I can talk for hours, man. I can talk for hours.
Jesus. I mean, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
So
man. Whenever.
that's awesome. So you know, I know you met Dennis Marlin. You met Dennis, didn't you?
Yeah. I haven't talked yet, but yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you need to. He's a good guy. And there's a lot of stuff happening in Florida as far as movies. There's a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah,
All
I
the
know.
movies, you know.
We talk, and I really like what he said, and the problem is it's just like the timing is just not working. It's not aligned right now between you
Uh,
know my regular job, my
and
life with
yeah,
personal, and the radio is kind of like going crazy.
yeah.
As soon as like everything aligned, I will. Dennis knows I'm gonna contact him. So
All right, cool, cool. So thank you again for coming. You've been wonderful. You know, I love you, brother, and big shout out to you and Jonathan. your wife, your kids, and everybody on your side. Big shout out to 106.7 FM, you know, in the building. And I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Take care, man. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You
And
too, brother. Bye.
bye, everybody. Love you all.
Bye. Yes, yes, that's my man Jesus Maldonado in the building. Make sure you check out his book. If you're married, it's interesting. If you're married, you need to check out that book. You know, see me, I would have had, I don't know, whatever. I probably would have had a little grenade up in there. So if you said the wrong thing and read the wrong thing, it would have blew up. But I hate. Listen, marriage is ain't for everybody. It's definitely not for me. Um, I love my freedom. Not that if you're in a relationship, you're not free. It's just that you have to um, move different. Let's just put it that way. You have to move different when you're in a relationship. There's other things in the way that you have to take care of. Um, but when you're single, you don't have those worries. You just move the way you move. You go where you want to go. You see who you want to see, which is cool. But there's gonna be a time in your life where you're gonna get to a certain age, and you can't do that no more. Now you're looking for peace, relaxation, communication. As you get older, you're gonna see that that's what you want. It's just peace, a good woman, no arguing, forget about that. And just someone to spend your time with, at a certain age. When you're still young, you running around. But there's some people still that in their 50s or mid 50s or even 60 that, like, I don't know where their minds are at. They thinking like they still 30, 40, doing like stuff that they should have done 30 years ago. They still doing. Like, I don't get it. It's like they don't grow up. So for you women out there that are looking for a good man, um, they're out there. They're out there. And if you choose to be single, that's fine. But don't get into a relationship with anyone and you still want to play. You get it? If you want to play, you say, "Hey, listen, I don't want this to be a serious relationship. I see you when I see you. You do you and do me. That way, there's a better understanding um, about what's going on, and no one will catch feelings from one another because it's not a serious thing. It's just friends with benefits, as you say. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Everybody flow their boat different. But been there, done that. If it ain't real, I don't want it. Facts. I really don't. I don't want to waste my time or waste nobody else's time. If it ain't real, then keep it moving. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna let you're welcome. And I'll see you guys Monday. Monday I have David J. Paul on the show, director, actor, and writer. He'll be on the show tomorrow. Boys, that's gonna be a big one. Okay. So make sure you guys tune in. Love you guys. Big shout out to Pirate Post Network, P3 family. Big shout out to all my viewers that are on my Facebook right now. Right now, big shout out to my YouTubers, my TikTok, my Instagram. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to my people in Japan. Love you guys in Japan and all people from all over the world. Thank you for logging in. And remember to share, because sharing is caring. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. With that being said, I want to thank Jesus Maldonado for coming on the show. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. with David J. Paul, and I'll see you guys then. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here.